Hello everyone, I am Dr. Ravindra Munje, Dean Research and Development of KK Wagh Institute of Engineering Education and Research, Nasik. And it's my pleasure to address you today on an essential topic, that is research ethics and integrity. Ethics and integrity form the foundation of impactful, trustworthy research. Let us explore how we can ensure our work adheres to the highest ethical standards. Research ethics is the application of moral principles to research. It ensures that the rights of all the stakeholders are protected. It also ensures that the research contributes positively to society. Further, it ensures that the scientific community maintains credibility. Ethics is not just about following rules, it is about upholding the values of honesty, respect, and responsibility. As a researcher and faculty member of this institute, we should follow ethical research practices and encourage our students and faculty members to follow them. Research integrity is about conducting research in a way that is honest, transparent, and free from bias. It is important because it builds trust in your findings. It ensures your work is reproducible and credible. It enhances your reputation as a researcher, paving the way for collaborations and funding opportunities. Ethical research is guided by the following principles. Firstly, respect for persons, protecting the dignity, privacy, and autonomy of research participants is of utmost importance. Secondly, it is to be ensured that the research benefits outweigh potential risks. Thirdly, treating participants fairly with equitable selection and distribution of benefits and burdens. After that, being responsible for all aspects of research process creates a sense of accountability. Finally, openly reporting methods, findings, and conflicts of interest creates transparency. Even the most well-intentioned researchers face ethical challenges. Common issues include plagiarism. One thing you should keep in your mind that you should not copy a part of the text or an image from any other journal or research article. This is illegal. It is called plagiarism. Using the ideas of someone else without acknowledging the source of information is called as plagiarism. Credit must be given when using another person's idea, opinion, or a theory. Any facts, statistics, graphs, or drawings that are not common knowledge in your work. Quotations of other person's actual spoken or written words or paraphrases of another person's spoken or words are also required to be cited. There are also specific ethical guidelines related to the specific field. Just look closely to the guidelines given by the journal you want to publish in. Authorship. The next ethical guideline an author has to follow when writing an article is authorship. There is no real definition of authorship, but the author contributes to the conception, the design, the analysis, or the writing of the study. Every contributing author should be included in the authors list. It is important as a researcher only gain credit if they are on the paper. But be careful not to put everyone, even people who did not take a big part in the study. The next thing to speak about is misconduct, such as fabrication. This is making up research data and results and recording or reporting them. Falsification, it means manipulating research materials, images, data, equipment, or processes. Falsification includes changing or omitting data or results in such a way that the research is not reported accurately. A person might falsify data to make it fit with the desired outputs. Authors should make sure their paper is based on the original, never before published research. Simultaneous submission. It is submitting a paper to two or more journals at the same time. It should be avoided strictly. Duplicate submissions: when an author submits a paper or a portion of his or her own paper that has been previously published in the another journal without disclosing before submissions, it's called as duplicate submission. Submitting the paper to different journals at the same time, submitting equivalent findings in two separate papers, or even publishing the same results in the different journals, even if they are in the different languages, is also a part of duplicate submission. This should be avoided. Integrity: always keep your promises and agreements done for the research, act with the sincerity, and strive for the consistency of thoughts and actions. Carefulness: avoid careless errors and negligence. Be careful and critical in examining your own work and work of your peers. Keep good records of the research activities. And lastly, openness. Most importantly, be open to criticism and new ideas. Share data, results, ideas, tools, resources, etc. Further, there are some institutional ethical guidelines. We should follow these as well. While using the machines and systems in the laboratory, be careful and responsible. See that the machines and systems are in the operation even after your use. If something goes wrong with the machine or the system, report immediately to the lab in charge or to the head of the department. Report any misuse or damage to the resources promptly to the concerned person. Maintain all the details in the logbook of the department or the lab for the future records. Maintain confidentiality in handling sensitive institutional research information. Use laboratory equipment, research facilities, and other resources such as water, electricity, and Wi-Fi responsibly and for intended purposes. Utilize research and project funds strictly as per the guidelines. Disclose all the sources of fundings and potential conflicts of interest in proposal, reports, and publications. Represent the institution professionally during conferences, collaborations, and community outreach activities. Seek appropriate permission before sharing institutional data or resources with external entities. Avoid making commitments on behalf of the institution without proper authorization. Ensure proper documentation and filing of patents, copyrights, and trademarks for innovations developed within the institute. Acknowledge the institution's contribution in all intellectual findings. Maintain accurate records of expenditures and submit timely reports. Use plagiarism detection software to check the originality of your work. Obtain informed consent and ensure it is well documented. Collaborate transparently with a clear agreement on authorship and contributions. For every publication that you do in the institute, write the affiliation of KK Wagh Institute of Engineering Education and Research, Nasik. In engineering research, ethics has a special significance. Responsible research leads to innovation that improves quality of life, address global challenges like climate change and energy sustainability, and ensure public safety and environmental protection. Thank you for your attention. If you have any questions or need guidance on ethical research practices, feel free to reach out to R&D cell. Together, let us advance science responsibly with integrity. That's all for this video. See you in the next video.